Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome one more time to DeFi Daily. Today we bring you a very important video, and this is about leverage yield farming, a way to increase exponentially the benefits that you can generate with yield farm. If you like this type of videos, guys, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like the video, and make sure you share it with your friends. It takes you a couple minutes, guys, but you really make me a big favor so that the community can keep on growing. Said this, guys, I'm going to start with a very quick theoretical tutorial. For those of you who already understand the concept around leverage yield farming, you can jump to the minute 4 of the video so that you can check how I do it in Alpaca. For those of you who are beginners, I recommend you to go through the tutorial so that you understand the concept. Okay, guys, so before I show you step by step how you can start doing leverage yield farming, let me explain you with a quick example what is the power of leverage yield farming and how it can make your benefits skyrocket. So, traditional yield farming. If we use an example in which we invest $2,000 at no leverage in a pool at 100% APR, this would mean that our profit every year would be of $2,000. This is very easy, guys. If you invest $2,000 at 100% APR, you're going to make $2,000 in profit. If you invest $500, you'll make $500 in profit. So very, very simple maths. Now, with leverage yield farming, it gets a little bit more complicated and also a little bit more risky, guys. So make sure that you understand the concept and you make your own research before taking the decision of investing. This is no financial advice. Now, let's take the example of using Alpaca. We can use the Cake token pool that is actually in the one I am investing. If you would invest $2,000 in the Cake token pool and you would select a leverage X2, right, at an APR of 100%, this would be the math. So, okay, our $2,000 that you invest, it would become your equity value. That's the money that you actually own, right? Your own money. Now, when we say times 2 leverage, this means that we will take a loan of another $2,000. In this case, I recommend always to take the loan using stable coins. You take that loan from Alpaca, Alpaca loans you that money, and they charge you a borrowing interest of 10% for borrowing that money. Like, you know, a normal bank, if you borrow money, they'll charge you an interest. But the cool thing here is that those $2,000 that you borrow, you're going to invest them in the same pool at 100% APR. So our total staked amount in the pool will be now $4,000 at 100% APR. Therefore, our total APR, what we are actually earning as a profit, would be the yield farming APR that is being paid in that pool. That means 100% minus the borrowing interest of the money that I took, right? So that 10% APR. Guys, this is the very simple, easy way to do the calculation. It can get even more complicated, but this will be enough for us to understand this example. 100% minus 10%, 90%. Hence, our yearly profit would be $4,000 times 90% APR, and we would be earning approximately $3,600 every year. So, to summarize, guys, and before showing you how you can actually do it, here you go. $3,600 profit, right, per year if you invest $2,000 at the leverage X2, and only $2,000 per year if you invest $2,000 at no leverage. And I say only, it's still a very, very high benefit. But anyway, this is the difference between leverage yield farming versus non-leverage yield farming. Guys, if you're liking this, make sure that you subscribe and you follow the channel and you like the video. Now, let's go to the actual review of Alpaca. So there we go, guys. Alpaca Finance, one of the most solid yield farming projects in the Binance chain ecosystem. As we said, guys, I'm going to show you my own position with my own profits, what I've generated in benefits. Here is my Cake pool. I've invested at a 1.5x leverage. And in this menu, you can see the details of your investment. So in this case, the debt value, you can see the equity value, right? That would be if I close the position now, how much money I would keep for myself. You can see your debt ratio, that is the debt value divided by the position value. And that's something very important to monitor, so we avoid being liquidated, right, guys? You can see the liquidation threshold is always 80%. So your safety buffer will be actually the difference between your debt ratio and the liquidation threshold. So you always need to be sure that your debt ratio never touches the liquidation threshold, guys. So always monitor your position. And you can see here the benefits that it's paying. So in this case, it's paying me about 68%, 69% in yield farming APR, plus some Alpaca rewards, minus the cost or the borrowing interest, right? So that would be the total APY that I am earning right now, which is about 87%. That is very good, guys. As I said, I am leveraged at 1.5, but as you can see here, if you would open a position right now in Cake, you can choose how much you want to leverage. So you can even do 2.5. Again, the more leverage, the higher the risk, but also the higher the APRs that you will get paid. So you can play here, guys, and you can see how much you would get paid. You can borrow in different coins. You can do it in Bitcoin. I always recommend to do it in USDT. This will be a little bit more safe because the price will be less volatile, right? If you choose Bitcoin, then if the price of Bitcoin changes, then your position can be affected. So you can make your own decision, but I wanted to show you the options. And there's also other options like BNB, BUSD, which I think it's also a very cool farm where you can also apply some yield farming leverage, and you can even do a 3x. But yeah, in my case, I've done it with Cake. Let's open it, guys. If you would like to do it, you would click on this farm button. You will get into this menu and you will select the asset to invest. So guys, you can invest Bitcoin, you can invest Cake. All of these will be actually transformed into Cake. So just take that into consideration because the asset that you're ultimately going to be owning is Cake. Here you select the leverage that you want to use. So for example, you could choose 2x, like in our example. Which asset would you like to borrow? Like I mentioned before, guys, I recommend that you borrow USDT, stable coins, because it's going to be a little bit more safe. As you can see, if you read below here, your position will be affected by changes in the price of the borrow asset. So you want a coin that is as stable as possible, and what better than stable coins, right, that are pegged to the dollar. So that would be my recommendation. And here you would see the summary of the transaction. So basically, your yield farm would be 90%, right? You will get also some percentage reward in Alpaca. You will subtract the cost of borrowing money, so you're borrowing interest, and then you will get your total APY. Very easy, guys. If you like it, you will click here, farm 2x, and then the position is actually open. With that, guys, now you're ready to start leverage yield farming in Alpaca Finance. Again, guys, make sure you do your research before actually doing this investment. There is always a risk. This is not financial advice, and you should take your own investment decision. But yes, Alpaca Finance, a very solid project in the Binance Smart Chain with more than $1 billion in total value locked. This is people that have their money invested. As you can see, you can also lend money without leverage, right? And they're paying some very interesting APYs and APRs. Once you lend, you can actually take that collateral and you can put it in farms and stake it. So it's very interesting, very complete project. Make sure, guys, that you take time to analyze it. Now let's go to the next one. And this is ApeSwap. To me, probably one of the coolest projects in all the different ecosystems because of the amazing user interface and design. It is a decentralized exchange, so you can actually exchange tokens, provide liquidity. They have vaults, they have farms, they have pools. Very complete. They have IAO, that it's like initial coin offerings. They have NFTs. It's very complete, guys. So take your time. In my case, I've invested in the farms. So you can stake LP tokens to earn Banana, their native token, a token that has behaved incredibly. In my case, I have money right now invested in 3 different farms. The first one is Banana BNB. And guys, here you're getting paid more than 100% APR. That's 0.30% each and every single day. Here's where I am actually reinvesting all my benefits. So I have right now about $141. This is all money that I've generated in profit from other farms, and I am reinvesting it here to the compound interest. So the initial pool where I invested was BUSD with BNB, so stablecoin with BNB, paying 30%. That it's quite nice. And I have $1,700 approximately invested here. Already $27 in profit that I am going to harvest, and all the benefits that I harvest here in Banana, I reinvest them in the Banana BNB pool. So compound interest strategy, guys, you invest in pools with solid tokens like BUSD BNB or ADA BNB, right? So Cardano token, ADA with BNB, 2 very solid coins at 20%. I have about $900 invested here, and all the profits that we generate, guys, all the profits you harvest, you reinvest them in the banana BNB farm. Let me show you step by step. In the main menu, you will click here on collect banana, right? That's to harvest all the profits with one single click, less fees. You will have to approve the transaction in your MetaMask. So very, very easy, guys, very simple. We've done it in other projects. You confirm the transaction in MetaMask. And in this case, I have about $46 that I have accumulated in, a couple days. And all of that money, we're going to reinvest them in the BNB banana farm in order to generate compound interest. It's a very powerful strategy. So once all the transactions in MetaMask have been confirmed, I'm going to show you how to reinvest that money. You go back to the farm menu once the transaction has been approved in MetaMask. And then we go to the banana BNB pool. Here, guys, you click this button, banana BNB LP, and it takes you to the decentralized exchange. Here's where we are going to provide the liquidity. We're going to provide liquidity in banana BNB. We click max, and in this way, we're going to invest the same amount in both tokens. Very easy, guys. You put half and half, you confirm adding liquidity, you confirm the supply. In this case, we're going to invest, this is going to be about $80 more that we're going to be providing as liquidity, and you're going to confirm the transaction in MetaMask. Now, guys, in my case, this was very easy. All the bananas that I harvested as profit from all my farms, I already had also BNB in my wallet, so I could invest everything directly. In case you didn't have BNB in your own wallet, what you could do is you can sell half of those bananas into BNB and then invest half of your BNBs and your bananas into the liquidity pool. That's another option, guys. Very easy. Once the transaction is confirmed, like you can see there on the right, you will be able to actually see your liquidity positions. It's going to take a little bit to load, guys, no worries. But once ready, you're going to be able to see your LP tokens here. And the next step is going to be to invest these banana BNB tokens into the pool. In order to do that, we're going to go back to the farm menu in ApeSwap Finance, and there I'm going to teach you how to reinvest it. So here we are, guys, back in the farm menu. Very easy. You open the banana BNB, you click in the plus button, you click max. You can see your balance, your 1.2 LP tokens that we provided. You confirm the transaction, and then you confirm again the transaction in MetaMask, guys. Very, very easy. So to summarize, guys, all the benefits that we generated in the BUSD, BNB, and ADA BNB farms, we're going to reinvest them in this banana BNB pool. So we're going to be generating compound interest. And once the transaction is confirmed, you can see, guys, $224 that we have in this pool. And all of that money, it's only benefits that we generated from other pools and that now are generating us more and more benefits. And that's the magic of compound interest. With these, guys, we just finish our video for today. Make sure that you guys check the different videos that we have from multiple projects, multiple ecosystems in the DeFi Daily channel. And if you've liked the video, remember to subscribe to the channel, remember to like the video, remember to share it with your friends. And it's a very simple task for you guys. It will take you a couple minutes, but it's really, really supporting the channel to continue growing. Thanks one more time for checking DeFi Daily, and see you on the next video. Bye-bye.